Yo everybody, it's Fitness 65. Just bringing a quick video. Now really I wanted to do a video talking about the Lakers and is there a team in the NBA that can beat the Los Angeles Lakers, but I'm saving that video for tomorrow. I just heard that the big news today that Bret Hart just re-signed with the WWE. He's got a contract that's going to be stemming from January 1st. It's a short-term deal contract that's going from January 1st all the way until WrestleMania. So you'll expect to see him do some things with the WWE until right after WrestleMania, and then he'll be pretty much done. So really, I just think this is a good thing for the WWE. I like the fact that Bret Hart's back because Bret Hart is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He's not in my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time, but he's in my top 25 favorite wrestlers of all time. I mean, back then when I was a kid, I kind of grew up idolizing Bret Hart. I love Bret the Hitman Hart, the whole excellence of execution thing, the whole sunglasses and the whole jackets, those jackets that he wore to the ring, which was interesting watching him wear those jackets to the ring. And now it's going to be interesting seeing Bret Hart come back to the WWE because I've been waiting for this ever since 1997, and I was hoping it would happen like back in 99 or somewhere in 2000 or something like that. But then the unfortunate happened and Bret Hart ended up getting injured by Goldberg. But hopefully this works out good for the WWE. Well, hopefully this turns out real well, and hopefully Bret Hart is back to being Bret Hart, even though I know he's probably not going to be wrestling, but he might end up having one more match at WrestleMania, probably against Vince McMahon, maybe against Shawn Michaels. And there's talk about maybe going back to that whole angle from Survivor Series 1997 where Bret the Hitman Hart got screwed at the Survivor Series, and there's talk of going through with that angle, probably heading into WrestleMania. So let's see what the WWE goes with. Let's see what the WWE does with that. But for now, my favorite wrestler of all time is back in the WWE. Even though it's a short-term deal, I'm still excited, and it's gonna be good to see Bret Hart. It's gonna be good to see Bret Hart elevate the Hart Foundation, the Hart Dynasty, like push them. I mean, get them more exposure because that team desperately needs exposure right now because most people barely been seeing them, and they've been barely wrestling on SmackDown. So it'd be interesting to see the Hart Dynasty get all that exposure because of Bret Hart, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with Bret Hart and the Hart Dynasty and how they fare with that angle. And it'll be interesting to see if maybe Shawn Michaels will be involved in the angle with Bret Hart being screwed, or it's just going to be Vince McMahon and Bret Hart. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But for now, again, Bret Hart's in WWE, short-term deal, January 1st, going all the way till until WrestleMania, and then that's it. And he's back, so I'm happy and I'm glad, and I'm just so excited right now because, like I said, they're gonna go with this whole angle, and it's gonna be interesting to see what the angle does. And Raw, in my opinion, just got a little bit better on January 4th, and TNA is gonna have to throw another blow to sort of counteract what WWE just did, because this is big news right now for the WWE, and it's big news for WWE went for Raw on January 4th. So TNA needs to counteract with something that the WWE did. I don't think they will, but TNA, you never know, they might, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's pretty much my video. I wanted to talk about this. I didn't want to do a video about this, but I thought it's probably the biggest news right now in the wrestling world. Bret Hart returning to the WWE, and just giving my thoughts about that. Hopefully you like the video. Rate, comment, tell me what you think. Give me a video response telling me what you think about Bret Hart coming back to the WWE and what you think he could possibly bring to the WWE. And that's pretty much it for my video. Until then, thank you for watching. Fitness 65 out. Peace.